Welcome back. Concrete poured. It's been trialed down. We're just going to let it cure. Tomorrow we'll strip all the forms and we'll proceed to the next step. Just to give you an update of how we got to this point, this retaining wall here was a planter. It was a flower bed.
It was a flower bed before.
And so what we did is we knocked down the walls here, and we had to excavate this footer. And it goes around the building, makes a 90-degree turn there, and turns right back into the building.
Okay.
So we took the block down, demoed the block, excavated the dirt out, and put all the forms in and put the rebar in.
With the rebar? Those are the rebars.
The vertical cells. This is what will end up in the blocks. This is the reinforcing for the masonry.
Could you explain a little bit technically which space do you use between one rebar and the other, and what's required by code?
By code, it's 48 inches on center, and here the architect called out for 2 foot on center.
2 foot.
Because it's going to have a lot of dirt behind it. It's going to work basically as a retaining wall and as a stem wall.
Okay, so it has to be reinforced a little bit better.
Correct.
Okay. And then we put the rebars, and now we're gonna wait. For how long do you wait until it's completely dry?
It's 24 hours. We'll be able to work with it tomorrow. It takes 30 days for it to come up to its full strength.
30 days
before it cures out.
Before it completely cures out.
To the specifications of the concrete design.
Oh, I see.
And that's 3,000 psi regular concrete.
How many psi again?
3,000.
3,000. So in 30 days, it's going to be completely cured out.
It won't. It'll be up to 3,000 psi standards in 30 days.
Okay.
But it should be more psi than that technically. It'll be 3,000 psi tomorrow in 24 hours. But it will, as it cures, it takes years for it to cure out.
Excellent. Oh, okay.
So,
so could you explain the meaning of those orange things on top of the rebar?
The rebar, those are fall-proof and scratch-proof caps to keep you from getting impaled by them or scratching your arms or your legs. OSHA requires you to put those on.
OSHA requires, okay.
Yeah, we're here working in this dealership while it's in business, so of course we have to be very cautious of safety around here. Everybody hard hats, boots, blue jeans, and we have up a safety fence around. We got to keep the job clean at all times.
As you can see here, the workers keeping everything clean.
Up. We got this protective net screening around the job.
So let's see, so this is the net screen that's mentioned by Herod here. So now that we finish pouring the concrete, the finishing touches are you clean the entire environment.
Correct.
You know, you broom it, look at how beautiful and clean it's going to be. And this is just, so tomorrow we're gonna come back to do some more work.
That's correct.
But every day when EBC Construction finishes the work, we leave the environment very clean.
Correct.
So
every day.
So every day, and which means that in case the owner of the place needs to continue doing business and servicing their customers,
that's correct,
they can keep doing it. So
we're trying not to interfere, have the least impact as possible.
Excellent. So Harold, again, for direct contact with you for a free estimate from the long list of services provided by EBC Construction Services, what's your direct line?
My phone number is 561-287-0583.
Okay, and for this free estimate that you stop by and you're gonna a conversation, explain to the person requesting the estimate, what's your availability? How many days a week can you stop by to provide an estimate?
It just depends. Every day's different, but if you can call, we can definitely schedule you. We have a turnaround in 2 to 3 days max.
Okay. And what happens after you go there and then the person explains to you about the service? Do you provide a proposal, blueprint? What's the next step after?
Well, once we meet, we'll determine exactly what it is we're doing, and then, you know, depending on the job, what entails to it, we'll determine the next step. But, you know, if you have your own blueprint there, then I would take your blueprint and give you an estimate within 4 to 5 business days.
So again, just to mention the list of services provided by EBC Construction, could you mention again the list of services provided?
We provide general contracting, shell contracting. We do it all from customer relations to foundations to the tile on your roof to the CO at closing with the city and for you to move in.
And it's very important that we're trying to educate our customers the meaning of shell contracting. And EBC is a construction company, which is a shell contracting company. Could you explain a little bit to the people trying to find out what shell contracting is?
Shell contractor is basically the rough construction. We do the foundation, the concrete footers, the masonry, the tie beam work, 2nd floor, 3rd floor, 4th floor. We put the roof on. We do the tie beam, put the roof on, and take it to dry-in basically for the customer, where they put the felt paper on top of the plywood or whatever dry-in it is, if it's metal trusses or what have you. That's a shell contractor.
That's shell contractor.
Anything that has to do with the actual structure of the project, that's what we try to go after.
Excellent. So for more information, this is the website on the screen or the phone previously mentioned by Harold here, and that phone number again for the estimate?
It's 561-287-0583.
Excellent. Thanks so much, Harold.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take care.